Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Vivian and today I'm going to be telling you about all the books I want to read in August. Usually I don't really do TBRs, like monthly TBRs, because I'm a big mood reader. I'm always picking up the most random things, but I've been in like a really good reading mood lately. I wasn't in a slump, but this month I don't know, I've just been in a really exciting reading mood and I just want to read everything, and I've been reading a lot more than I normally do. So I have a very ambitious TBR today that I talk about and I'm excited. So let's get into it. I've been slowly making my way through the R.L. Stine Fear Street books. So we have Wrong Turn and Wrong Turn 2. Got those off of Libby. The other book I have is Fear Street The Burning, which is the third book in a trilogy for Fear Street, which is about like witches and stuff. And you know, they're Fear Street books, but I've just slowly been making my way through them. So I have those. And then I downloaded 2 audiobooks for these 2 books. One is Took by Mary Downing-Hand. This is like a middle grade thriller. I've been slowly making my way through these 2. I've had a bunch of her books for a long time and they're pretty short, but yeah, I'm a good chunk into this. And then another book that I'm listening on audio is Fable by Adrienne Young, and this book is so pretty. And this one is like about pirates. I don't know, it's just pirates. I read the synopsis a long time ago, but it's been a while. I literally just started this though. I'm on page 25, so. And then we have the 4th book in Catherine Arden's Small Spaces Quartet, which is Empty Smiles. I've been reading this for so long. And this is basically just about a bunch of kids. It's a thriller, middle grade thriller. It's about a bunch of kids who are trying to fight off this like evil entity that keeps transforming into different like monsters. And this is the finale. It's set in a carnival. And it's alright. It's good. It's not as good as some of the other ones, but you know, hey. It's the finale, it's whatever. Okay, and then some random odds and ends. I have The Haunting by Natasha Preston. I've been slowly making my way through her books too, and this one is, I think it's kind of like a slasher. Yeah, it's like set during Halloween in a small town, and I thought that would be fun to read. Another author I've been slowly making my way through their books is V.E. Schwab, and I'm in the middle of a bunch of her books right now. I don't know why I did that to myself. I'm like in the middle of a book from each one of her like duologies or trilogies. So right now I'm just deciding to finish Tunnel of Bones, which is book 2 in the City of Ghosts. Yes, City of Ghosts. This is her middle grade trilogy. And so I'm in the middle of this. I literally just started this one not that long ago. So I want to finish this. And then I want to finish the 3rd book, which is Bridge of Souls. And these ones don't take too long to get through because, you know, they're middle grade, they're tiny. And then if I can finish these 2, then I'll be done with an entire trilogy. I'm in the middle of 2 other thrillers. It's been a while since I've picked these ones back up. I started these a couple months ago. And so I'm going to have to try and like remember what I read. But I have The Girl Before by J.P. Delaney. And this one was really cool. This was set up, don't mind my cat, he's just waltzing around sniffing all the books. This one is really cool because it's 2 POVs, and there were 2 girls, and the POVs are like really short, like 2 or 3 pages, and then it'll switch. And one's set in the past and one's set in the present. It's about an apartment, and like the person that, like the landlord that runs the apartment, it's like super weird, and there's a lot of rules behind the apartment that you can't do certain things, and there's like this big long contract. But the apartment itself is really nice. So even though there's like a bunch of rules you have to follow, like absurd ones, like I think you can't wear shoes in the living room. And then there's like some other random stuff you can't do. Just like the most like small minimal things. They follow that because I guess the apartment's really pretty and like really big, but it's like not a lot of money. But obviously there's something sinister going on, which I haven't gotten to that part yet. I don't know what the sinister is. I'm on page 62. Anyways, it's showing the past, which the past character is, I'm pretty sure they're dead. And then the present character is kind of reliving the same thing over again, but I'm assuming they figure out what happens to the person in the past. And so it'll just show, and it's cool because both characters have like an eerily similar like experience. And I don't know, it's a really cool book so far, and I'm excited to finish it. And then I've also been making my way through Riley Sager slowly, and I'm in the middle of Final Girls. And this one I am on page 110. So I'm a decent amount of the way into this. And this one, it's been a hot minute. I remember there's a girl, and like one of her old friends from like back in the high school days, I believe, shows up and won't like leave her house. She keeps saying, oh, I need to find a job, or I need to get this place. and then she just like finds ways to stay in her house and won't leave, and she's like too nice, so she's like having a hard time telling her like you need to leave. And then her husband is also like, hey, you need to get your friend, get her out of here, she's like getting in the way. And they survive like some like big tragic event in the past that like connected them together, and so they're both final girls is what the media would say. And there's something else going on. I can't remember what it is, but there's something else going on. But obviously, I have a funny feeling that, like, obviously the friend is a part of it because she's being really weird about it. But yeah, so I want to finish this. And then we have a very, very ambitious task for this month. And this is, like, the main ones I really want to get to. And this is what caused my reading mood to, like, be, like, super, like, exciting. And that was the entire of the Throne of Glass series. I recently finished Assassin's Blade, and I don't know, just like revamped my love for it, and so I want to continue on. In the past I've read a couple of the Throne of Glass books, like back when I was a teen. I read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, and like half of Queen of Shadows, and then I gave up and completely forgot about it. Since then, it's been years later, and I have the whole series, and I just decided to restart it all and like annotate them. So I read Throne of Glass last year, I finished Assassin's Blade this year, and now I'm currently in the middle of Crown of Midnight. I'm almost halfway through, and I'm having a blast. I'm tabbing it. It's exciting. I'm really into it. I know I'm gonna finish this month for sure. And then we have Heir of Fire, Queen of Shadows, book 4, which this is my favorite cover out of the new like edition. I like this cover the most. I know for a fact I think I can finish those this month. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. I think I can do this. I'm gonna do the tandem read, which is like reading both Empire Storm and Tower of Dawn at the same time. And I already marked them, so like I looked up the reading list for which order you read the chapters, and then you like stop and go to the next book and read that many chapters, and I've marked it so I know when to. I don't have to like look it up. I can just go back and forth, and I'm really excited. I was looking on Goodreads for fun just to see like the ratings. A lot of people skip Tower of Dawn, which I was like really like surprised. Like, I know some people don't like this book because I'm pretty sure this book's mainly about Kale. I know what's going on at the same time as this one, which I believe is Selena. I don't know why people don't like Kale. I don't think I've gotten to the part where I don't know why they don't like Kale. But Kale's like my favorite character, or one of my favorite characters. So I'm excited for that. These two tandem read, I think I can do it. Now, here's where it gets really ambitious. I don't know. This is a maybe. This is a if I'm lucky, at least starting Kingdom of Ash. I don't think, there's no way I'm gonna read all these other books and then manage to finish this almost 1,000 page book. I can't read that much, but I would like to at least get to the point where I'm starting this one for the next month. I'd be happy with that. Yeah, so those ones, of course, are the main accomplishment that I would like to achieve. But then I have 2 classics that I want to get through. They're kind of smaller classics. I'm in the middle of both of them actually. But we have, my cat is playing with his toys. We have Henry James's Turn of the Screw. If you've ever seen the Netflix show, The Haunting of Bly Manor, it's literally this. This is what it was based from. And I loved that, like, that series. Like, that was my favorite. And so I was really excited to read the original. This one won't take that long to get through, because there's an introduction that's like 40 pages. But it said in the intro, like, it spoils the book. Even though I know how it ends, I don't know how the original ended. So I don't know if like they took it word for word or if it's gonna be a little different, but I'm really excited about it. And so I skipped the intro and I'm reading the actual book, which is like 100 pages, not even that long. And then I'll go back and I'll read the intro after. And yes, I am annotating these. So there's that one. And then I have The King in Yellow, which I've been in the middle of. I'm only on page 34, but it's literally like okay, it's 200 pages long, but it doesn't feel like 200. It feels a lot smaller than that. And it's like a bunch of short stories that all kind of interconnect into the one big plot, I guess. And I'm having fun reading this. I finished the first short story literally like 2 days ago. It was really fun. So I'm definitely going to be able to finish this. I'm excited about it. That'll mark down two more classics that I've read, because I have so many classics I need to finish. And so yeah, I've just been slowly making my way through my own physical TBR because I'm tired of owning more books that I haven't read than versus what I've read. I kind of want to get that, switch that around to where I've read more than I own that I haven't, if that makes sense. And then because it is summer, I decided that I am going to finish and read and finish all 4 Emily Henry books, and I'll probably do like a reading vlog for that. Funny story, which is also one of the titles of her books. I started this last year. I got halfway through Happy Place, and then I think I was reading it on Kindle Unlimited. Maybe it was Kindle Unlimited, I don't know. I didn't get to finish it in time, and either my subscription ended or I got it off Libby or something, and it ended and I didn't get to finish it, so I just like gave up. And at the time I didn't own it physically, so I got halfway through that and then I quit. I also got halfway through Book Lovers and then quit because I got sidetracked and then forgot everything that happened. I've read half of both of these, and then I just started, literally, like, I'm not even that far into it, of Beach Read. I'm really excited about it, but I just decided I'm just gonna reread because I don't remember. So it's like I'm reading them for the first time, but I know from what I've read, like her writing so far, that I'm having fun with it. I usually don't like romance, so it's actually kind of surprising that I do like it. And obviously everybody loves her, so I'm probably gonna read, I don't even think I showed you. I have obviously Beach Read, Book Lovers, Happy Place, and then we have People We Meet on Vacation, the main big 4. And I know she's got some new ones out. She has Funny Story, and then she has, what is it, The Great Big Beautiful Life Happening? I don't know. It's like orange. I think I'm gonna like these, and I probably will get her other books when they come out and like own all of them, but I'm gonna get them in paperback so they all match. And Funny Stories in paperback, but I don't think the new one is yet. Usually it takes like a year before it does. So that is what I plan to read for August. That's a lot of books. I have, let me count real quick. Okay, so 23 books for the month of August. 2 of them I'm listening audio, but the rest all physical. I really think I'm gonna be able to do it, and if I do, then that's gonna be a big chunk of my TBR that's down. So I'm excited. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what you're reading this month. If you liked the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.